during the course of the day, and it is to him that Ollie Pope will turn. There I right, Ricky Ponting, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mark. Good morning, all. Yeah, intriguing start to the day's play coming up here. Josh Holl will bowl the first ball. Looked good yesterday, I thought. Debut game, nice rhythm, nice action. Very long run-up, has to be said. It's got to be an...
Deliberately played wide of third slip. And away for 4.
You can see he's just setting up, waiting for this ball to swing back in. Dhananjaya, it didn't swing, it went on with the angle. Just left the bat hanging out there and thankfully avoided the man at third slip. It's that little bit of uncertainty that the left armour creates, knowing that there's a little bit of swing in the air. The right-hander generally just keeps his left leg a little bit more inside the line of the ball, worried about the in-swinger, and that then brings in the outside edge.
Goes fine again. I'll tell you that offside field here, and again from years of experience playing at the Oval, particularly with taller bowlers. 34% of the runs made in this test have been down behind square on the offside. Here's another look at the end of Dhananjaya. Never in control of that hook shot. The bouncer was perfectly directed. Bashir down on his knees with the hands up. Oz style takes the catch. Very relieved Josh Holl after putting the Sri Lankan captain down himself yesterday in the gloom.
Bounce there, wide given. There was a ball earlier in the day from Josh Holl that really flew through to Jamie Smith, so the attributes that Stuart Broad talking about, that both the height and the pace, will occasionally make life tough for Jamie Smith as well. Now there's some swing there, and you wouldn't necessarily say that was swing from the arms. A really interesting piece that NASA did, talking about whether the movement is early or whether it's late. Oh, that seemed to draw Kamindu Mendis into the shot and curved quite late on him to take the edge.
But importantly, it was a ball before. Yes, it went for wides, but it was a sharp bouncer. And I think that makes Kamindu Mendis' weight just sit back on that drive. That is a really full ball. That without that bouncer, I think he'd have been more into and maybe driven through the...
Taken at first slip. Joe Root, who hasn't always been safe and secure this summer at first slip, but he clings on here. A very good ball from Chris Woakes that moved away from the left-hander, and Kamindu Mendis, his fine innings has come to an end.
He's moved the ball consistently this morning, Chris Woakes, and that is his stock delivery against the left-hander. Pitching on the stumps, nipping across. And Joe Root will be delighted. That went safely into the hands. England have been good this morning and remove a danger man. He played superbly for his 64. 7th wicket's gone, 233 on the board. Superb this summer in the catching department.
That's hoop late and wildly down the leg side, and immediately Woakes holds up a hand as if to say to Jamie Smith, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, byes seem harsh on the wicketkeeper with those sort of deliveries. Class that as a bit of a greedy one from Chris Woakes, going for the big in-swinger, aiming to start it way outside off stump to bring back to the stumps, but just gets his line completely wrong. Almost ends up at fine. Swing and given. It's
It's another wicket for Josh Hull, who's enjoying himself on debut. A second wicket of the morning for him, third in all. There may just be a delay here as Sri Lanka decide to send it upstairs, but it looked very close.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feet, fair delivery, front on first, please. Original decision's out, it's pitching in line, impact in line, sitting the wickets. Back on field, Joe, you can stick your original.
Straightforward on-field decision for Joel Wilson. It looked very out, didn't it? Once there was no inside edge there, it was just swinging back onto the front knee roll, would have gone on to smash into the stump. So Vishwa Fernando out for none, and Josh Hull now has 3 for 47. Top edge. Oh, has been put down. Ollie Stone running in from fine leg and has put down a fairly simple chance. He went reverse hands, and I think the ball just got too low on him in the end. Maybe.
An interesting bit of cricket, to be honest. A full toss on a leg stump and just top edge scooped, I'd say, round the corner, and Ollie Stone just had indecision in his mind.
Over the batter, over Jamie Smith, and 4.
He was in a good mood until he told me that stat.
I bet you knew it, though. I bet you make little notches in your black book for drop chances, no?
It's just good you're creating them. Those gloves have had a busy series. Mark Wood hit them a lot at Old Trafford. Been brave, gritty, lower order batter.
Yeah, it's an edge. Rathnayaka has had enough of having bits chipped off him, and he's gone for a big drive through the offside and edge through to Jamie Smith. So it's another wicket for Ollie Stone, his third of the match so far.
Yeah, and that's the value of pace in your bowling attack. Quick bouncer, another one that bounced off a length, and then the fuller, wider delivery to find the edge. Ollie Stone has bowled really well in this innings. He gets his third wicket. He goes for 7.
Down the track he goes, and that's going to skip away for 4.
254 for 9. That's the problem with bowling to tail-enders. The previous ball, Stone bowled back of a length, and it misses the stump, so you try and go a bit fuller, and he charges you and belts you over mid-off. They missed the good ones, and you go a bit straighter and fuller, and they hit the fuller ones.
Is it that all right? I think sounded pretty good. Good shot, strong shot for 4.
Yeah, Duckett has gone about 10 yards deeper. He played that off the previous over of Bashir, and he just chipped it over Duckett. This one he nailed over Duckett.
Oh, has that gone up in the air? Has Jamie Smith taken the simplest catch of all time? Yes, that ends the innings. Or does it? Review, he's saying it's come off his forearm.
Bat hits the ground there. Link through. Yeah, the ball's on the glove. Go back on field. Goldie, you stick the original decision of out. Signal now.
So the correct on-field decision was given. The wristband attached to the glove is part of the glove, obviously. That means that that is out. It only has to clip that wristband. And that is part of the glove. So that ends Sri Lanka's innings. 200